Church. Josh Carter up here in Portland, Oregon, Remedy City Church, church planter here. Been here 4.5 years, but originally come from East Tennessee. My wife and I grew up together, went to kindergarten together. Our family's in Tennessee, and we're big ball fans, so I hope that helps a little bit. We left Tennessee, like I said, 4.5 years ago and moved up here. People say, well, gosh, you left a lot to go there, and they'll ask us what's the hardest thing that we've had to give up. And we'll say, we've given up family, given up a lot of things, but we won't give up the balls. So big ball fans in our home, probably the only ball fans in Northwest. That is definitely for sure. But we are just excited to partner with you guys, excited to see all that God's doing. We've known Pastor Josh and Jennifer there for, we've known them for many, many years and watched God do a great work in their life. And when we saw they came to a kingdom-minded, God-loving, mission-loving church, we were pumped to see that. And they're in Knoxville. Their heart is in Knoxville. They love Knoxville, and so to see them there is just such a thrill of ours. And now we're super excited to talk with you guys about partnering here in the Northwest. If you've never been to the Northwest, you need to know that it's a different puppy. I pastored in Tennessee for over 10 years. Was able to pastor and be a part of a church in Las Vegas, Nevada. And in both those contexts, the Northwest has been completely different and very, very difficult. We work with the North American Mission Board. The North American Mission Board hasn't had a church plant successful in the greater city of Portland. 2.7 million people. They haven't had a church plant make it really within the greater city of Portland in 25 years. And so it's just a different ball game for us. In the Northwest, 3 states and a province: Oregon, Washington, Idaho, British Columbia. 3 states and a province. There's only 4% of people that are part of any type of church, and that's the same number as China. And so we feel very much like international missionaries. We have to work really hard at making disciples in regard to discipling people to Jesus. And then we disciple people in Christ. And so the process of discipling people to Jesus is something that we've had to learn, a lifestyle we have to learn. It hasn't been very easy, to be honest with you. We have a little over 100 people in our church now, which is phenomenal. We always say every butt that sits in our seat has been an intentional relationship over a long period of time. And but God has been incredibly faithful to us. And we are a part of a great movement, really, a great move of God here. And we're excited. We're planting another church already in Tillamook, Oregon, an hour and a half west of here. We're also a part of a Korean church. We're planting a Korean church among our fellowship, which is another cool thing. God's just moving. But the reality is we can't make it without partnership here. It takes a lot of time and energy and people and resources to make this thing happen. And so we're really here because of partnership, and we can only stay here because of future partnerships like you guys. So I want to say a big thank you for being a kingdom-minded church, being a God-loving missional church, and just making Jesus and His mission center in who you are, and not thinking about yourselves, but thinking outside of yourselves. And so I'm excited to know you this year. I'm excited for you guys to come up to Portland and learn the Northwest, and I'm hoping that your involvement in the Northwest will help you love Knoxville even more, and you love your neighbors even more. Thank you for inspiring my wife, Amy, and I, especially this Christmas season, to know that we're not in this thing alone, that we're with brothers and sisters charging the gates of hell for the fame and love of Jesus, for His kingdom to come in Portland, to come in Knoxville as it is in heaven. God bless you, and I can't wait to meet you.